What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic, and thanks for coming joining this video. I'm premiering it so that a lot of people can watch together. It's just an event. Thanks for joining in. So this video is about it's a final review sort of thing, final thoughts on this product that you see in the middle, which is a Gym Nutrition WHEY HQ Isolate. And I'm reviewing this product from the perspective of a consumer because I didn't get it free. It's not a sample. I bought it for myself, and I used it. I did a lab test because I wanted to, and I wanted my viewers, because my viewers wanted me to do lab tests as well, so I did that, and we're gonna talk about it. Now, before we get into it, I'm gonna tell you certain things that I should put forward, because I did some previous videos and that led to different consequences. So the first thing is, I'm not doing these videos because I hate this brand, I love some other brand, or I love some brand, I hate this brand, something like that. I'm a consumer of all these different products, and if you see this one, there are many Indian brands also. I consume those, I review those products. It's a passion, alright, I do that. Now, when I did the last videos, and you can see those in my playlist or in my channel, a lot of things happened, alright, because there's a name associated with this brand, and I was not saying all the good things about it. People started abusing me, and that's okay, but then they started doing live threads where I live and stuff like that. I'd request you not to do that. Please don't do that, because don't take things so personally. It's just a brand, and I'm talking about this brand, and I'll talk about this brand as well. And the other thing is that a lot of people came and asked me, because it's kind of normal human way of doing things, is that I pointed out certain things in a few of my last videos, specifically every video I pointed out certain things that the company later came out and clarified, like where it's manufactured, what are the things that they put in here and stuff like that. And then people came back and talking to me that why are you saying those things, because the company has already disclosed. So I've answered all of you individually, but because I'm doing a separate video, I'm going to tell you about it also. See, you gotta go check the timeline. The company didn't say those things before I made those videos. I made those videos, just check the time frame of those videos that I made, and then compare it with the videos that the company or the representatives of the company made to clarify things. So before you start abusing me or this channel, because I'm not gonna say really great things about this right now. I'm saying it up front, alright? If you don't want to watch the video, that's okay. Before you do those things, just ask this question: if people like me don't do videos like this, what would happen to consumers? Because the purpose of this channel is to uphold the rights of the consumers and show what's not being shown by the companies, and I do it for every brand. There are many brands where I talk the good, bad, ugly about them, and it should be taken in a very sporting way, alright? Now, a lot of garbage I talked about, but the important thing to me, I guess, because you know, I do these videos and then people take those personally. Anyway, so we'll go to the lab report, and I have it written down here with me, but we'll go to different other aspects of it, and I'll put the lab report screenshot up here somewhere, and the link would be also in the description in the Google Drive. You can go check it out. So first thing is, what do I think about this product, the quality and stuff. So see, I can't talk about effectiveness because my friends use it. I used it a bit, and then I used it for review, and I used it for lab test, which they take around 140 grams a sample, right? But from my experience as a consumer of different isolates and blends and like around 50 plus products that different types I've used, there are certain things that I learned about it. One thing, this thing gives me bloating. An isolate product, it's not supposed to give me bloating, so that's a bad part of it, and it gives me bloating not just once, it gives me bloating every time. Now that's one thing. The other thing, and it's a bold statement, but I'm making this statement only from my perspective, not upholding any truth or fact. I could be very much wrong, but as per my experience, this product is not isolated. Why? Is because as a consumer, we can check certain things that the quality of isolate is, how isolate behaves. And if you check my review video of this product, and you check my review video of this isolate, not this of course, this isolate, as well as pretty much any other isolate which is Indian made, US made, just check the comparison of the mixability and you will understand what I'm trying to say. To put it in short, most isolate products would produce either of the two qualities, or mostly 90% chance there will be two qualities present. One, the mixture would be translucent or close to translucent, even if it's a flavored protein. And the second thing is that isolate is supposed to froth a lot, all right? There would be a froth on top. The froth on isolate is an indicator sort of thing that it's a good isolate, right? Because there are some isolates, very few of those. Those are not coming from USA, by the way. For example, if you take Arla isolate, that doesn't froth, but that creates a fantastic translucent mixture. But this thing is made from USA imported whey, right? So I have not seen any isolate coming from USA that doesn't froth. So that's my perspective. I could be very much wrong. That's okay. The other thing that I pointed out is, of course, the ingredients list, which you see, where is that? Which you see up here, is that on the bottled pack, they do say that they got xanthan gum added. But in the actual website or in the promotional videos, they don't do that. And that's why I said ingredient is something that I have a question about. Now, why is that important? There are two factors to it. See, xanthan gum, if you're adding, it's a stabilizer, it's an emulsifier that kind of reduces froth, that kind of makes the whole shake very thicky and stuff like that. Most people wouldn't put too much of it in a whey protein isolate. The reason being, it's going to slow down your digestion. Because xanthan gum has that property of slowing down your digestion. Now, the other reason is that I've used isolate products that use xanthan gum in them, but the quantity is so low that the froth and the translucency is still there. So I don't know how much xanthan gum they're put in here, right? That's one thing. And the other thing, the website should reflect the actual ingredient list before a customer purchases that. That's a consumer right. It's not there. So those are the two questions that I had about it. So moving on from the quality and ingredients list, here's the next thing, which is the price. So I think it's humongously priced. I think I'm being moderate here. It's not $90 per scoop. It's I think it's a 29 gram scoop size, serving size. So it's around 90, a bit more maybe, which is too much of a cost that it's being packaged in India. Every single whey protein that you buy in India, which is made from an Indian company, is packaged in India. Just a few rare ones are manufactured in India also, right? So if we just compare these two, because there have been so many wrong comparisons on the internet about these two, this one comes to around 40 to 45 bucks a scoop, and it's a blend protein with peptides added. We're looking at this one, which is a 93% on dry basis, I guess, protein content with peptides added, and a bunch of other stuff which are good, and I made a video on that. Those are not bad stuffs, right? This thing comes around 85 to 93 depending on what price you're buying it. And here we're looking at 86% on dry basis, I guess, on dry, because they don't say it anywhere. That comes at around 90 bucks per scoop. That's humongously costly, and just without even looking at lab test or it's isolate or not, I'm not gonna buy this thing, because a product that's packed in India, it shouldn't be priced this high. All right, now we're gonna move on to the final aspect of this video, which is the lab report. Okay, so before we talk about the lab report, I wanna say a few things. One is that a few other folks I've seen, they've done the lab test. One is Sachin Malik Fitness. I'm gonna put the screenshot if I can and the link in the description. You can go check those out. And the other is that there's a channel called Dare to Lala. He does lab report of every product, and he did it also. Now, what I found in those two is that Sachin Malik Fitness specifically says that he did it on a dry basis, and it came close to 86%, or I think spot on 86%, which is fine, because anything you do on the actual dry basis, when you remove the moisture content, is going to come spot on. However, the Dare to Lala channel, that says that the lab report came to 71%, but he doesn't say it's a dry basis or as is. So if it is on dry basis, then the actual as is percentage would be around 65 to 66%, and if it's on as is, then it's 71% as is. So I'm going to put the screenshots here, I guess, if I can, and links in the description. You can go check those out. And now we're going to talk about the report that we got. Right, so on the label, what do we have? On the label we have, it says 86% on the dry matter. How do I know it's on the dry matter? See, I don't know, but that's the rule that we follow on this channel, that if we don't know, if somebody doesn't say what's the procedure of the percentage calculation, we take it as dry matter. I do try to contact this any company. Just to clarify, I try to contact them over phone like 20 times or more. They don't pick up, and recently I called them up, they picked up. They don't have any clue what I'm talking about, like dry matter as is. They haven't even heard about it. So anyway, maybe the call center folks or whoever picked up, they don't know it. That's okay, that's fine, that's not an issue. But so I'm just calculating it as a dry matter that they have mentioned. If anyone knows authoritatively that it's on the as is, please come and tell me. And if that's the case, then the expected as is should be around 79 to 81% of protein quantity, because that's generally the amount of moisture you're talking about which gets lost. All right, now let's see what the lab report came, and I'm going to put the screenshot here and also the link in the description. All right, so you're looking at 59.48% on the as-is basis, and I knew this when I got the report in hand. I was shocked as a consumer, but then I thought of certain things, right? Because see, certain things you gotta consider. A lot of people do lab tests on one scoop. The place where I do it from, they take 140 grams. That reduces the chances of deviation and wrong calculation. The other thing is that, now that's the thing positive to the lab test. The negative thing to the lab test is that because these things are blended in a factory and then bottled, there are chances that some bottle has less, some bottle has more, depending on what sort of procedure you're using, how refined your procedure is. So, and that's why I wanted to refer these two different lab tests that I talked about, that whoever's doing it, it's kind of varying, right? It's not stable. At least these three reports, mine and those two channels, they're all different. So what we know about it is that can we depend on this number or any of their number? I don't know, all right? What I can say that it's my product I bought, I paid the money for. So myself as a consumer, I'm going to depend on this number, and I'm disappointed. And now if someone else tests any latest product, because this is pretty old, when I bought, I think 3 months back, I guess. If someone buys a new one and they find the product comes out good in test, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not discouraging anyone from buying this product. I'm just saying that me as a consumer, I'm thoroughly disappointed looking at the lab report as well. Because why I said as well, because there are different aspects that also disappointed me previously. Now, coming to the final part of this video, where I'd say whether I recommend or not, you know I don't recommend anybody anything, all right? I don't recommend anything to anybody because I'm not affiliate to anyone, I'm not sponsored, I don't get any revenue out of anyone. You want to buy this, you want to buy this, you want to buy this, it's your choice. You know, my job is to put forward my experience and facts. But I do say whether I'm going to buy it or not. And the straight answer to that, no way. I'm not going to buy it. And it's not just because of the lab test, it's because the price is too high. I'm not convinced that it's an isolate as a consumer. Yes, if you think it's an isolate and my assumption is wrong, it could be very well. That's absolutely fine. But what I'm saying is about myself. I'm not going to buy this stuff. Whether I'm going to buy anything else, yeah, I definitely try to buy something else. But this product is a big no-no for me. So that was, I guess, the final review for this product. I don't think I should do any other comparison with this product to anything else. I don't even have much of left in here, a couple of scoops, I guess. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, you can put it in the comment section. And thanks a lot for spending the time and watching this video. Have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.